Here's a quick lesson, something I learned about 45 years ago that really changed my guitar playing. What I did back then in my early guitar playing days was spend a great deal of time learning to play all the bar chords. And essentially, the bar chord form of the E chord. I am a boomer, so these were chords I played when I was young, or the A form, so, right? And seventh chords off that. So I invested all this time learning those chords. I remember going to my first guitar lesson with the guy that became my guitar teacher in college. And if I was playing a blues, say in C, instead of playing, what he did was stripped all that down to just the essential notes in the chord. If you're interested, stay tuned. Hi, Rich Kettner, Starry Night Guitars. So as I said, I spent all this time learning these chord shapes, and what this teacher said was kind of encouraging me to maybe not play those, because I was trying to get into jazz. And part of the problem with playing these kind of shapes, even if you're in a blues band, if you're in a band, say there's two rhythm guitar players, and you're both playing full 6-string bar chords, and there's a bass player, and maybe a keyboard player, and a drummer, there's just like too much sound happening, and you're canceling each other out rather than enhancing what the other person's doing. So what he did was showed me how to strip these chords down to just the essential notes. Now, I'm not going to go too deep into theory, but seventh chords, the scale degrees we play are 1, 3, 5, flat 7. Okay? So instead of playing this shape, he's going to strip it down to only play the 3rd and the 7th. And the cool thing was, instead of playing this to F9, 1, I'll fast forward to the last 4 bars, 5, the G, F, C, I'm going to turn around, back to 1. He did this. For the C, if I strip it down to just 3rds and 7ths, I'm going to be playing on the middle 2 strings, 4th and 3rd. I'm on the 8th fret of my 4th string, that's the B flat, and the 9th fret of my 3rd string, that's the E natural. So in relation to a C chord, here's the root, this would be the flat 7, this is the 3rd. Now here's the cool part, instead of going from C7 to F9, or F7, whatever, I can just do this. Play those 2 notes. I'm on again the 8th and 9th fret. For the F7, all I'm going to do is shift down 1 fret. Now, the note that was my flat 7 for the key, the note that was the flat 7 for the C chord becomes the 3rd of the F chord. The note that was the 3rd of the C becomes E flat, the flat 7 of the F. So all I'm doing is these 2 notes. Here's 1 chord, 4 chord, 1 fret, shift back up to C. Now, for the 5 chord, I just shift up 1 fret. And now, index finger is the B, the 3rd of G. And my other finger is the flat 7, the F. 2 frets lower for the F, up 1 fret, C. So instead of all that moving, I'm in a 3 fret span, I can do the whole 12 bars. Here it is in its entirety. 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 5, 4, 1. So I'm going to add a few bass notes this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm still playing that shape. Here's the 1, 4, So it's a cool thing to check out. And what I'll show you in the next video is what you can do using those two shapes, or the third and the flat 7. Then we can add other color tones, the sharp 5, flat 5, flat 9, sharp 9. It's still essentially a C7 chord or C13, and you can apply that same idea. Check this out, see what you think. If you find this helpful, please consider liking my video or maybe subscribing to my channel. Stay tuned, more of these videos coming down the road. As always, enjoy the journey. All the best. God bless.